Greetings from Asktenali, and let us look at some tips on how to take more responsibility at the workplace. Sam is working in a multinational company, and he is working as an executive, and he wants to know how to take more responsibility at work. Now, let us look at a case study. John is working as a service engineer, and he works on projects. His supervisor one day asked him to go and give a presentation to a client. John says, sorry, I don't have any experience in giving presentation. His supervisor says, I know you do not have any experience in this particular area, but the person who can do is not available today. And the client is a very important client. We cannot miss this opportunity. I want you to go and give the presentation. So John goes back. He spends the entire evening understanding the subject, how to give the presentation, and next day he goes, gives the presentation, and gets an applause. He was very successful at the presentation. So what this means is opportunities comes as challenges, and successful people take the initiative. What they do is not only they take the initiative, then they work on the subject, they understand, equip, perform. And by doing this, many opportunities, when comes across, initially it will look like a challenge. But what we have to do is, we have to think that it is an opportunity. You can always pick up the opportunity and perform well. Increase your personal power. So what are the personal powers? It can be knowledge, it can be expertise, it can be the skills required. So what I do is, I understand and try to find out what are the skills required. And once I understand the skills required, I acquire those skills and practice, and finally make it a strength. If you want more work, certainly you can go around, ask your co-workers, your colleagues, is there anything you can do to help them? And if they are very busy, a certain task which they feel they can be delegated, it will be offered to you. Take the initiative. Start with smaller tasks. Immediately don't start with big tasks and get into some sort of a trouble. So what you do is, if it is a new area and the subject is new and the task is itself new, I start with small tasks. Be proactive rather than being reactive. So once you are proactive, you'll always find that enough opportunities are available which you can go and ask and get those tasks, so that you can get more responsibilities at the workplace. And obviously, the supervisor or your manager, your immediate supervisor, is always the best person to ask. What are the additional jobs I can look at? What things I can do? Is there anything which you can contribute? You can consult with them, and accordingly, you take more responsibilities. And why is it? You can always be satisfied with the work, but taking more responsibilities empowers you. And for any professional to go up the ladder, you have to have more and more responsibilities to perform. And once you are successful in all the tasks, you will have a very successful career. Thank you.